Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and we are in the world famous sipping den. Thank you for joining me down here. Just to let you know, on this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. Yeah. And I do a world famous Sunday morning coffee review. Yeah, channel's got it all, and I'm the only one in the world that can do all this. And I've also broken the code to YouTube's playlist so that I can categorize and subcategorize everything I do in a fashion that makes it so easy for you to find. It's just unbelievable. Just check out that playlist. Don't forget the sub. Every comment, the first one is always pinned. It has a link to whatever I'm reviewing. In this case, bourbon whiskey. Yeah, you already knew that. This is an interesting one, I think. Let's get into it. And you know who gave it to me? Who gave me this? As a gift. Eric Toller. Man's been going above and beyond for the channel. Hopefully get him on here one of these days. I'd love to get him on here. So, big shout out to Eric. What did he do? I mean, I said, yeah, Eric. Lost State Distilling. Shelby's Reserve Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Mash bill, 60% corn. Right? 30% wheat. A high wheat bourbon. 10% malted barley. 90 proof, and it has a batch number and a bottle number. Aged at least 4 years. There's a lot of handwriting on here. Distilled in Virginia. Blended and bottled by Lost State Distilling in Bristol, Tennessee. Hand selected from barrels of our reserve of bourbon whiskey. Each batch is blended with care to maintain a consistent quality and smoothness and drinkability. There's the color. There's the label. Now, Eric comes in. I thought he said he was going to West Virginia. So I look at the bourbon. He brings it back as a gift for me. I thought he says West Virginia. I look it up. It says something about Bristol, Tennessee, so I'm confused. How cool is this? Now, listen. This is cool. So, get this in case we need to look at it. Apparently, Bristol, Tennessee is the sister city of Bristol, West Virginia. There's a street called State Street, and right down the middle of State Street is the state line between Tennessee and Virginia. This side is Virginia, Bristol, Virginia. This side, Bristol, Tennessee. It's kind of cool. You just walk across state there. So it's amazing. And then a little thing here. It's been voted, that city, that Tennessee one of it, been voted like the the home of country music. Well, let's say Bristol is a city in the state of Tennessee, located in Sullivan County. Its population is 26,702 in the 2010 census. It is a twin city of Bristol, Virginia, which lies directly across the state line between Tennessee and Virginia. The boundary between the two cities is also the state line, which runs along State Street in their common downtown district. Bristol is probably best known for being the site of some of the first commercial recordings of country music, showcasing Jimmy Rogers and the Carter family, and later a favorite venue of mountain musician Uncle Charlie Osborne. The U.S. Congress recognized Bristol as the birthplace of country music in 1998, and the birthplace of Country Music Museum is located in Bristol. It is also the birthplace of Tennessee Ernie Ford. That's all we're going to do. Let's get into this whiskey. Thank you, Eric, my good buddy. So here it is. Let's peel this off. All right. Oh boy, I got it. Don't you panic. Don't you worry. I've opened one or two of these before. Yeah, now let's listen to that pop. Pop. Come on, you know it's cool. So you saw the color in here. Now let's look at the color in here. All right, there it is. There she is. So, yeah. Eric. Above and beyond, my friend. Ooh, I'm smelling something coming out of this bad boy. Let's give it a coating on the glass real nice. Coat that glass. We're going to give it a smell. A little bit of cherry cola. A little bit. That's what I'm getting out of a neck pour. Sweet cereal. A cherry cola, cherry, sweet cherry, chocolate covered cherries. A honey cereal. Definitely cola. Pleasing. We'll leave it there for now. Let's give it a taste. Give it an acclimation sip first. You know how I do it. Remember, it's a high wheat. It does smell a little bready. In a good way. Nice crusted bread. Sweet bread. Let's give it another sip. Let's really get into the taste now. .90 proof. I wonder, and they'll tell me. I'm sure I think they're going to hopefully see this video. I don't know if it's chill filtered. It seems like it may be because the mouthfeel seems a little thin. Not a big deal. The flavor is what we're really worried about. But the mouthfeel to me feels like some of the oils and proteins may have been taken out. I'm sure they'll comment below and we can find out. So it is soft. That's kind of a generic term, but if you think of rye bread and that harsh taste sort of, and you think of wheat bread and that soft taste, that's what I'm talking about. Compare the two breads. Think of the two grains. It's like a softer, not the burn, not the spiciness and stuff like that. It has a nice sweetness to it. It has a nice, I'm still getting a little bit of you know, the wood influence. Not crazy. Some graininess, soft wheat bread type taste. Some of the crust adding a sweetness, like the crust, maybe a honey crust to the bread. It's kind of what it's reminding me of. I'm going to take a little more. And I'm still getting the slightest hint, and this bottle's going to change and evolve over time. I just opened it. I just gave it a neck pour. So, anytime you revisit whiskey down the road, tends to change. very light, thin taste of. When I mean thin, I mean just not like on the smell originally, just kind of buried in there. I'm still picking up a little bit of cola, cherry cola type thing. With the wheat bread crust that has like a honey crust on the bread. I notice it's just what it's the flavors that I'm getting. It's interesting. Not real sweet. You know, the honey's in that crust, if we can imagine it, with the bread, soft wheat. So that's not taking over. It's just in there influencing it a little bit. No real, a little bit of spicy pepperness, but not much. A little nuttiness on the finish. That's what I'm getting out of it. So overall, a nice little sipper. Nice little sipper. And I appreciate it. I would love to tour this facility myself. I would like to go to this place. It sounds pretty cool. I like the fact that the state line runs down the middle of the street. Very interesting. Yeah, I would like to. I'd like to spend a few hours in this hamlet, if you will. Well, thank you for being here. If you get a chance, I guess, to try this whiskey, or you're in Virginia or Tennessee on that border area, I guess hit it up. He said it was a nice tour. He enjoyed it, Eric. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say about it. So, from Distilled Brew Review, thank you for being here. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all on the next one.